Warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Jordan Pickford. He's a great all-round goalkeeper, Peter. Great at shot stopping and dominant in his box. He also gets counter-attacks going with his accurate long passes. The opposition should be a little wary of committing too many men forward to attack, because if it does break down, this guy can get them in trouble pretty quickly.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. And here's Beto, and the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Colwell clears it away. Clearly not happy with that. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Pickford getting this one clear. Now that's well seen too. Garnacho. McNeil. And they can counter here. And it's Grealish. Dinks one through. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. There will be a throw-in. Muscular approach does pay off here. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Big chance! It's a loose ball. Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself. It's been a pretty frantic start, a lot of front foot pressing. Dewsbury Hall
are clearly looking to use the space out in the flanks here.
With a view to what exactly, Jim?
Well, it can encourage the full-backs to get involved and increase their chances of more service into the box.
That's very neat. Crosses it in, goes for a shot! He's scored! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Fernandez. Moved on forwards. João Pedro. He's had a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
João Pedro clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now it's McNeil. Over to the left, and it's Grealish.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
He's shifting through the gears here. Palmer. Gets a good foot in there. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And it's Caicedo. Alcaraz. Approaching the half-hour mark. Alcaraz in acres of space out wide. McNeil. Aimed in towards... It's a mighty effort! Oh, that was no routine save.
Beto actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Caicedo. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Beto is onto it in a flash. Chalobah. Caicedo. Palmer. Searching pass he's played there. Dewsbury Hall. Dewsbury Hall. Now he's got space here. Cucurella. Aim forwards. João Pedro. Alcaraz. Alcaraz. Forwards and with intent.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Coleman. Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Gay. Out to the right. Coleman. McNeil. McNeil gets a cross in. Pedro Neto. Garnacho. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Beto. McNeil. Pings in across. Oh, smashing header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, if you give him something to attack in the air, he's most likely to get there. It's what he does best.
And the first 45 minutes are up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we're off again. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Chalobah, and it's played forward. Palmer. Caicedo. Spread out to the left, and here's Garnacho. He's got away. Garnacho tries across. Can he spark a counter here? Grealish, gently done. McNeil. Alcaraz. Now it's Grealish. Dewsbury Hall. Lovely feet. And the shot! They just took too long getting forward.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
James. Pedro Neto. And here's Fernandes. By no Gittins. Now it's Beto. Out to the left it goes. Clipped into space. Hit into them. A header! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Caicedo. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Oh, nice touch. Time to deliver. João Pedro. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Pedro Neto. Oh, it's played into the area. Grealish is there, and he can get that clear. And it's Fernandes. Fernandes has been caught there, it's a foul. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
So who's he picking out? Beto! Beto! Oh, taken with style! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Branthwaite driven forward. By no Gittins. Cucurella. Coleman does really well to win the ball there. Deftly away. Cucurella. That's really well manoeuvred. Palmer. Idrissa Gueye wins the duel this time. Idrissa Gueye shifted upfield. Do have a chance to counter here. McNeil looks to the other side. Brilliantly cut out. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Cucurella. Bino Gittins. And it's Palmer. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Cucurella. Colwell, aim forwards. Bino Gittins, showing good feet. Might be danger here. Proves too strong. Nice physical challenge. McNeil. And he goes cross-field. Oh, that's nice. He's in plenty of space here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Could be danger here. James. That's really well manoeuvred. Bino Gittins. Oh, he's found support out wide. Chance! Oh, it's come loose. João Pedro takes a shot. And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
But there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Now it's Mudryk. Mudryk! He has done it! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is threatening to become a really good game. Patterson. And it's McNeil. The final seconds now. McNeil providing an outlet on that flank. He's having a shot! Just sails past the upright.
Alcaraz, oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
So here comes the substitution.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, they were posed with problems in wide areas and they couldn't find a solution to those wide defensive positions.